Welcome, friends. Welcome to another day where we are again reconnecting with the subconscious mind of Joseph Murphy, who shared his knowledge with us through the book The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. Through this book, we are every day learning something new and beautiful, which is like taking us to our next level. That how our own patterns, our own habits day by day change our lifestyle, and how some of the things which are deeply decoded within our soul, how they affect us on the daily basis. And to read this book, I invite Vani ji, and please be present here mentally so that you can connect with the author's idea about how to become more powerful with your subconscious mind powers. Thank you.
Thanks, Monica ji. I will continue today with the topic the miracle working power of your subconscious. The power of your subconscious is beyond all measure. It inspires you and guides you. It calls up vivid scenes from the storehouse of memory. Your subconscious controls your heartbeat and the circulation of your blood. It regulates your digestion, assimilation, and elimination. When you eat a piece of bread, your subconscious mind transmutes it into tissue, muscle, bone, and blood. These processes are beyond the ken of the wisest person who walks the earth. Your subconscious mind controls all the vital processes and functions of your body. It knows the answer to all problems. Your subconscious mind never sleeps, never rests. It is always on the job. You can discover the miracle working power of your subconscious by plainly stating to your subconscious prior to sleep that you want a specific thing accomplished. You will be amazed and delighted to discover that forces within you will be released that lead to the result you wished for. Here is a source of power and wisdom that puts you directly in touch with omnipotence. This is the power that moves the world, guides the planets in their course, and causes the sun to shine. Your subconscious mind is the source of your ideas, aspirations, and altruistic urges. It was through the subconscious mind that Shakespeare perceived and communicated great truths hidden from the average man of his day. It was through this subconscious mind that the Greek sculptor Phidias gained the art and skill to portray beauty, order, symmetry, and proportion in marble and bronze. The subconscious mind is the deep well from which great artists draw their awe provoking power. It enabled the great Italian artist Raphael to paint his Madonnas and the great German musician Beethoven to compose his symphonies. Some years ago, I was invited to lecture at the Yoga Forest University in Rishikesh, India. While I was there, I had a long conversation with a surgeon who was visiting from Bombay. From him, I learned the astonishing story of Dr. James Esdale. Esdale was a Scottish surgeon who practiced in Bengal during the 1840s. This was before either or other modern methods of chemical anesthesia began to be used. Nevertheless, between 1843 and 1846, Dr. Esdale performed some 400 major surgical operations of all kinds. These included amputations, removal of tumors and cancerous growths, and operations on the eye, ear, and throat. All these operations were performed under mental anesthesia only. Patients said they felt no pain and none of them died during surgery. Just as amazing, the mortality rate of Israel's patients following surgery was extremely low. This was well before Western scientists such as Louis Pasteur and Joseph Lister pointed out the bacterial origin of infection. No one realized that post operative infections were due to unsterilized instruments and virulent organisms. Nevertheless, when Esdale suggested to his patients who were in a hypnotic state that no infection or septic condition would develop, their subconscious minds responded to his suggestion. They set in motion the processes needed to fight off the life threatening dangers of infection. Think of it, over a century and a half ago, the Scottish surgeon who had gone halfway around the world discovered how to use the miraculous wonder working powers of the subconscious mind. It is enough to cause you to be seized with awe. The transcendental powers that inspired Dr. Esdaile and that protected his patients from mortal danger can be yours too. Your subconscious mind can give you independence of time and space. It can make you free of all pain and suffering. It can give you the answer to all problems, whatever they may be. There is a power and an intelligence within you that far transcends your intellect, causing you to marvel at the wonder of it all. All these experiences cause you to rejoice and believe in the miracle working powers of your own subconscious mind. Your subconscious is your book of life. Whatever thoughts, beliefs, opinions, theories, or dogmas you write, engrave, or impress on your subconscious mind, you will experience them as the objective manifestation of circumstances, conditions, and events. What you write on the inside, you will experience on the outside. You have two sides to your life, objective and subjective, visible and invisible, thought and its manifestation. Your thought is received as a pattern of neural firings in your cerebral cortex, which is the organ of your conscious reasoning mind. Once your conscious or objective mind accepts the thought completely, it is transmitted to the older parts of the brain, where it becomes flesh and is made manifest in your experience. As previously outlined, your subconscious cannot argue, it acts only from what you write on it. It accepts your verdict or the conclusions of your conscious mind as final. This is why you are always writing on the book of life because your thoughts become your experiences. The American philosopher Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "Man is what he thinks all day long." What is impressed in the subconscious is expressed. William James, the father of American psychology, said that the power to move the world is in your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is one with infinite intelligence and boundless wisdom. It is fed by hidden springs and is called the law of life. Whatever you impress upon your subconscious mind, the latter will move heaven and earth to bring it to pass. You must therefore impress it with right ideas and constructive thoughts. The reason there is so much chaos and misery in the world is that so many people do not understand the interaction of their conscious and subconscious minds. When these two principles are in accord, in concord, in peace, and synchronously together, you will have health, happiness, peace, and joy. There is no sickness or discord when the conscious and subconscious work together harmoniously and peacefully. In the ancient world, Hermes Trismegistus had the reputation of being the greatest, most powerful magus the world had ever known. When his tomb was opened, centuries after his passing, those who were in touch with the wisdom of the ancients waited with great expectancy and a sense of wonder. It was said that the greatest secret of the ages would be found within the tomb. And so it was. The secret was as within, so without, as above, so below. In other words, whatever you impress in your subconscious mind, that becomes expressed on the screen of space. The same truth was proclaimed by Moses, Isaiah, Jesus, Buddha, Zoroaster, Laos, and all the illumined seers of the ages. Whatever you feel as true, subjectively is expressed as conditions, experiences, and events. Motion and emotion must balance. As in heaven, your own mind, so on earth, in your body and environment. This is the great law of life. You will find throughout all nature the law of action and reaction, of rest and motion. These two must balance. Then there will be harmony and equilibrium. You are here to let the life principle flow through you rhythmically and harmoniously. The intake and the outgo must be equal. The impression and the expression must be equal. All your frustration is due to unfulfilled desire. If you think negatively, destructively, and viciously, these thoughts generate destructive emotions that must be expressed and must find an outlet. These emotions, being of a negative nature, are frequently expressed as ulcers, heart trouble, tension, and anxieties. What is your idea or feeling about yourself now? Every part of your being expresses that idea. Your vitality, body, financial condition, friends, and social status represent a perfect reflection of the idea you have of yourself. This is the real meaning of what is impressed in your subconscious mind and what is expressed in all phases of your life. We insure ourselves by the negative ideas we entertain. How often have you wounded yourself by getting angry, fearful, jealous, or vengeful? These are the poisons that enter your subconscious mind. You were not born with these negative attitudes. Feed your subconscious mind life giving thoughts, and you will wipe out all the negative patterns lodged within it. As you continue to do this, all the past will be wiped out and remembered no more. The subconscious heals a malignancy of the skin. The most convincing evidence anyone can have of the healing power of the subconscious mind is a personal healing. Over 40 years ago, I developed a malignancy of the skin. I went to the finest doctors who tried the most advanced treatments medical science could offer. None of this helped. The malignancy got progressively worse. Then one day, a clergyman with a deep store of psychological knowledge told me the inner meaning of the 139th Psalm. He called my attention to the passage that reads, in thy book, all my members were written, which in continuance were fashioned, when as yet there was none of them. He explained that the term book meant by subconscious mind, which fashioned and molded all my organs from a tiny original cell. He pointed out that since my subconscious mind had made my body, it could also recreate it and heal it according to the perfect pattern within it. This clergyman pointed to his watch. This had a maker, he told me. But before the watch could become an objective reality, the watchmaker had to have the idea of it clearly in mind. If for some reason the watch stopped working as it should, the watchmaker's idea of it would give him the knowledge he needed to fix it. I understood what he was trying to tell me by this analogy. The subconscious intelligence that created my body was like the watchmaker. It knew exactly how to heal, restore, and direct all the five vital functions and processes of my body. But for it to do this properly, I had to give it the perfect idea of health. This would act as cause, and the effect would be a healing. I formulated a very simple and direct prayer. My body and all its organs were created by the infinite intelligence in my subconscious mind. It knows how to heal me. Its wisdom fashioned all my organs, tissues, muscles, and bones. This infinite healing presence within me is now transforming every cell of my being, making me whole and perfect. I give thanks for the healing I know is taking place at this time. Wonderful are the works of the creative intelligence within me. I repeated this simple prayer aloud for about 5 minutes, 2 or 3 times a day. After some 3 months, my skin was whole and perfect. The malignancy had vanished. My doctor was baffled, but I knew what had happened. I had given life giving patterns of wholeness, beauty, and perfection to my subconscious mind. These forced out the negative images and patterns of thought lodged in my subconscious mind, which were the cause of all my trouble. Nothing appears on your body except when the mental equivalent is first in your mind. As you change your mind by drenching it with incessant affirmatives, you change your body. This is the basis of all healing. Marvelous are thy works, and that my soul, subconscious mind, knoweth right well how the subconscious controls all functions of the body. Whether you are awake or asleep, the ceaseless, tireless action of your subconscious mind controls all the vital functions of your body without any need for your conscious mind to intervene. While you are asleep, your heart continues to beat rhythmically. Your chest and diaphragm muscles pump air in and out of your lungs. That the carbon dioxide that is the byproduct of the activity of your body's cells is exchanged for the fresh oxygen you need to go on functioning. Your subconscious controls your digestive processes and glandular secretions, as well as all the other wondrously complex operations of your body. All this happens whether you are awake or asleep. If you are forced to operate your body's functions with your conscious mind, you will certainly fail. You would probably die a very quick death. The processes are too complicated, too intertwined. The heart lung machine that is used during open heart surgery is one of the wonders of modern medical technology. But what it does is infinitely simpler than what your subconscious mind does 24 hours a day, year in, year out. Suppose you were crossing the ocean in a supersonic jetliner and you wandered into the cockpit. You certainly would not know how to fly the plane, but you would not find it difficult to distract the pilot and cause a problem. In the same way, your conscious mind cannot operate your body, but it can get in the way of proper operation. Worry, anxiety, fear, and depression interfere with the normal functioning of the heart, lungs, stomach, and intestines. The medical community is just beginning to appreciate how serious so called stress related diseases are. The reason is that these patterns of thought interfere with the harmonious functioning of your subconscious mind. When you feel physically and mentally disturbed, the best thing you can do is to let go, relax, and still the wheels of your thought processes. Speak to your subconscious mind. Tell it to take over in peace, harmony, and divine order. You will find that all the functions of your body will become normal again. Be sure to speak to your subconscious mind with authority and conviction. It will respond by carrying out your command. How to get the subconscious to work for you? The first thing to realize is that your subconscious mind is always working. It is active night and day, whether you act upon it or not. Your subconscious is the builder of your body, but you cannot consciously perceive or hear that inner silent process. Your business is with your conscious mind and not your subconscious mind. Just keep your conscious mind busy with the expectation of the best and make sure the thoughts you habitually think are based on things that are lovely, true, just, and harmonious. Begin now to care of your conscious mind, knowing in your heart and soul that your subconscious mind is always expressing, reproducing, and manifesting according to your habitual thinking. Remember, just as water takes the shape of the pipe, it flows through. The life principle in you flows through you according to the nature of your thoughts. Claim that the healing presence in your subconscious is flowing through you as harmony, health, peace, joy, and abundance. Think of it as a living intelligence, a lovely companion on the way. Firmly believe it is continually flowing through you, vivifying, inspiring, and prospering you. It will respond exactly this way. It is done unto you as you believe. Healing principle of the subconscious restores optic nerves. One of the most celebrated healing shrines in the world is at Lourdes in southwestern France. The archives of the medical departments of Lourdes are filled with dossiers that detail well authenticated cases of what are termed miraculous healings. One example among many is the case of Madame Bayer, who was blind with optic nerves that were atrophied and useless. After she visited Lourdes, she regained her sight. Several doctors who examined her testified that her optic nerves were still useless and yet she saw. A month later, a re examination found that her visual mechanism had been fully restored to normal. I am thoroughly convinced that Madame Bayer was not healed by the waters of the shrine. What healed her was her own subconscious mind, which responded to her belief. The healing principle within her subconscious mind responded to the nature of her thought. Belief is a thought in the subconscious mind. It means to accept something as true. The thought accepted executes itself automatically. Undoubtedly, Madame Bayer went to the shrine with expectancy and great faith. She knew in her heart she would receive a healing. Her subconscious mind responded accordingly, releasing the ever present healing forces. The subconscious mind that created the eye can certainly bring a dead nerve back to life. What the creative principle created, it can recreate. According to your belief, is it done unto you? How to convey the idea of perfect health to your subconscious mind? A Methodist minister I met in Johannesburg, South Africa, told me how he overcame an advanced case of lung cancer. The method he used was to convey the idea of perfect health to his subconscious mind. At my request, he sent me a detailed description of the process, which I now pass along to you. Several times a day, I would make certain that I was completely relaxed mentally and physically. I relaxed my body by speaking to it as follows. My feet are relaxed, my ankles are relaxed, my legs are relaxed, my abdominal muscles are relaxed, my heart and lungs are relaxed, my head is relaxed, my whole being is completely relaxed. After about 5 minutes, I would find myself drifting into a sleepy, drowsy state. Then I affirm the following truth: the perfection of God is now being expressed through me. The idea of perfect health is now filling my subconscious mind. The image God has of me is a perfect image, and my subconscious mind recreates my body in perfect accordance with the perfect image held in the mind of God. This minister had a remarkable healing. The technique he used is a simple, straightforward way of conveying the idea of perfect health to your subconscious mind. Another wonderful way to convey the idea of health through your subconscious is through disciplined or scientific imagination. I told a man who was suffering from functional paralysis to make a vivid picture of himself walking around in his office, touching the desk, answering the telephone, and doing all the things he ordinarily would do if he were healed. I explained to him that this mental visualization of perfect health would be accepted by his subconscious mind. He threw himself into the role. He actually felt himself back in the office. He knew that he was giving his subconscious mind something concrete and definite to work upon. His subconscious mind was the film upon which the visualization was impressed. He continued this visualization discipline intensively for several weeks. Then one day, the telephone rang at a time when everyone else was out. The telephone was 12 feet away from his bed. Nevertheless, he managed to answer it. His paralysis vanished from that hour on. The healing power of his subconscious mind had responded to his mental imagery and a healing followed. This man had suffered from a mental block that prevented nerve impulses generated in the brain from reaching his legs. Therefore, he could not walk. When he shifted his attention to the healing power within him, the power flowed through his focused attention and he could walk again. Whatsoever ye shall ask in prayer, believing you shall receive. Ideas worth remembering. Your subconscious mind controls all the vital processes of your body and knows the answer to all problems. Prior to sleep, turn over a specific request to your subconscious mind and prove its miracle working power to yourself. Whatever you impress on your subconscious mind is I expressed on the screen of space as conditions, experiences, and events. Therefore, you should carefully watch all ideas and thoughts entertained in your conscious mind. The law of action and reaction is universal. Your thought is action, and the reaction is the automatic response of your subconscious mind to your thought. Watch your thoughts. All frustration is due to unfulfilled desires. If you dwell on obstacles, delays, and difficulties, your subconscious mind responds accordingly and you are blocking your own good. The life principle will flow through you rhythmically and harmoniously if you consciously affirm, I believe that the subconscious power that gave me this desire is now fulfilling it through me. This dissolves all conflicts. You can interfere with the normal rhythm of your heart, lungs, and other organs by worry, anxiety, and fear. Feed your subconscious with thoughts of harmony, health, and peace, and all the functions of your body will become normal again. Keep your conscious mind busy with the expectation of the best, and your subconscious will faithfully reproduce your habitual thinking. Imagine the happy ending or solution to your problem. Feel the thrill of accomplishment and what you imagine and feel will be accepted by your subconscious mind, which will bring it to pass. Monica ji, I think we have reached the logical end of this chapter, so I'm handing it over to you.
Thank you very much, Shivani ji. Deep, deep gratitude. And what a wonderful book it is, and what a wonderful reader we have. And such a nice book, and how beautifully, in very simple words, the author explained everything to us. Let's go through the points by point from where we started today, so that we will go through a reflection. So we started from 31st topic, and this all shows how we can heal everything within us, and how um, things change when you change the the way you are dealing with the miracle working power of your subconscious. There are so many things happens where uh, it is mentioned by the author here that your subconscious mind transmute it into tissues, muscle, bone, and blood whenever you eat a piece of bread. That how aware my brain is, subconscious mind is, when even I'm eating, it is means how it is affecting my muscles, tissue, my bone, and blood. Everything is already transmuted. That's how powerful our subconscious mind is. And also, he mentioned that your subconscious controls your heartbeat and the circulation of your blood. It regulates your digestion, assimilation, and elimination. So many things are which is autopilot. Like you don't have to do it; it happen automatically, because that time your subconscious mind is working. Like for breathing, we don't have to say, like if you have this choice that every 10 minutes you have to say, then you will breathe. It the system is not like that. It is happening automatically. That breath is coming and going. And the beautiful explanations he gave, the author gave here, is about the person, Dr. James, that how uh, Dr. Azidale performed some 400 major surgical operations of all kinds. This include amputations, removal of tumors and cancer growths, and operation on the eye, ear, and throat. All these operations were performed under mental anesthesia only. Patient said they felt no pain, and none of them died during surgery. The same practice in this present era, Dr. Joe Dispenza is doing. It is the perfect way to heal someone. I know in my personal life, I met two cancer patients, and one was my very close, my best friend's sister. And my best friend, she was always, she knows about that with my healing. That can you please help her? Her sister survived 6 months extra, because whatever the thoughts, whatever her belief system was, I was just giving her the same belief system, but with her religious practice. So that when prayer and your own thinking, it combines together, it creates miracles. She was recovering, but later on, like she gave up. Then her body was so tired, and she decided that she want to leave this body. And the, but those 6 months was she got that because of her strength, her strong belief in herself. And the next topic is your subconscious is your book of life. So whatever your thoughts, belief, as I just give the example of my friend, sister, that how she experienced those things, that her circumstances changed, It happens not with a single person. This is a universal law applicable to all. Man is what he thinks all day long. If you keep thinking about other people, what happens is you are not manifesting anything, you are manifesting for them. When I start working and focusing on myself, because the thinking, my thinking is wrong, that I am not working on myself, right? And when I start working on myself, then I will try to improve myself every time. I will change my belief system. I don't have the codependency issues. I don't have fear within me. I don't feel that nothing is possible for me. There is no barrier, because once you awake the power within you, that how strong my subconscious mind is, I can achieve the people, tumor, cancer, they get rid of it just by practicing it, that they are perfectly healthy, and the doctor, they did the healing for them. What is impressed in the subconscious is expressed. So some of the time you don't have any choice about the circumstances, and it affects you on a very very bad way, right? But that time you are not aware. But the moment you have the awareness, right, you start healing your thoughts by replacing your the same wounded thought with a healed one. Here he gave us a very beautiful idea. uh, when he said that there is no sickness or discord when the conscious and subconscious work together harmoniously and peacefully, and together you will have health, happiness, peace, and joy. When my conscious and subconscious mind is in a peace and in harmony, everything bring happiness to me. Then I am not in a runner and chaser dynamic. I'm not in a that perspective. I mean, my perspective is not like I'm lacking in something. And as within, so without, as above, so below. The secret is this: everything is inside us. It is kind of your own reflection on a water, and how you are bringing that harmony with your reflection and with your actual form is completely up to you. And the next idea, the subconscious heals a malignancy of the skin. So how her she get rid of the malignancy just by healing her thoughts. There are so many things. I worked before as a carer, so there were so many patient. I was with them, and the experience was so wonderful that so many of the patients subconsciously, I find out that they feel like they are not able to do the things, but slowly I give them some lively activities where these people start taking interest in doing drawing, going outside to have other kind of activities which they never did before, because since from their childhood they have that barrier, that they are not good and or they are not allowed to express themselves. And arthritis, I still know one of the patients, she was suffering from arthritis, and she has this that strong belief that I'm the only one who can heal her. And I said, the faith you have within me, if you can have the same within you, you will see the miracle happen. I can guide you, but the healing, you don't need to be depend on me or anyone else. Otherwise, every time you are looking for someone to come and do this activity for you. And also, the he said that watchmaker, the when mind watch your thoughts, what kind of thoughts you have. If you are thinking good about others, you are feeling good about yourself. If you are thinking that everyone is perfect, you are giving that reflection to yourself, because even they, what you are giving, you are giving to yourself first. It is not I am hating someone, it is I'm hating myself. That's why I hate other people. It is not like I am angry with other people. Actually, I'm angry with myself. That was I reflecting whatever the fears and things we express towards other people. Actually, those are our own qualities. And we think that other person is like that. No, we need to work on ourselves, and we have to fix it through the knowledge of it, that it is not. And about your or body organs also, you can heal your body. Means this is scientifically proved, and we have so many. Even in my in Reiki, we send distant Reiki. We there are a couple of my clients, before going for any surgery or anything, they always request to go for a session. Session is what, subconsciously I put this in their mind that they are perfectly fine and everything goes good. And some of them even they don't need surgery, and they are surprised. I always give some affirmation, because I know, I strongly have this belief that how affirmation changed my life, how it affects me. And this happened with me. Accidentally, I watched the movie The Secret, and that book, that movie changed my entire life. The experiences I saw, the people having, the marvelous changes in their life and their circumstances. I was like, oh, that what I was in the past. What happened right now? Why I'm not in that same energy? Why I'm thinking in this movement? um, I can't do anything. But the moment I changed my thinking, things changed completely. And here he also said, the all healings, marvelous are thy works, and that my soul, subconscious mind know right well. So this is a word from Bible. So everything, prayers, everything, it gives us most strong belief, that trust in yourself. How the subconscious controls all functions of the body. When we are awake or asleep or whatever we are doing, yeah, our subconscious mind acts the way we give the information to it. If I'm giving for 1 2 minutes, if I'm keep saying, oh I am tired, oh I am tired, automatically my system will feel, oh she is tired, I am sleepy, I am sleepy. Automatically your system will say she is sleepy. And on the same time, if I reverse the it, I will say I'm very energetic, very active, and I'm very focused to finish my task. Things change. And then you will see the balance between your conscious and subconscious mind, how it brings balance. And body cells also affect us on a very good level. Yesterday I had a chat with someone. They were telling us that some of the people, um, it's related to our blood. Blood, the stuff is related to our blood, where if we have that more in our body, it means we take inhale more oxygen within us, and it will give you more lifespan. And when I was surprised, and it is not with everyone, it is mostly with the people who practice yoga, meditation and all those things, because they are very calm and relaxed, so their body adapt this automatically. And that was also a surprise for me, that so many things, how it is depend on me, how I can turn that side of my body on. And physically, mentally, when we are relaxed, the things, everything I start enjoy. When you are relaxed, you love to listen to someone. When you are relaxed, you love to do any activity. Whereas when you are not relaxed, you are frustrated, you do so many mistakes. And that what he also mentioned is how to get the subconscious to work for you. So The first thing to realize is that your subconscious mind is always working. It is active night and day, whether you act upon it or not. Your subconscious is a builder of your body, but you cannot consciously perceive or hear that inner silent process. So many times the things we are doing, we do it out of blue, but we are claiming that energy. We are creating it without our own awareness, because it is a living intelligence of our subconscious mind within us, and which is also helpful for um, you know for expressing anything, to manifest something, to reproduce something, to change our thinking pattern, our behavior pattern. These things are very helpful. Healing principle of the subconscious restores optic nerves. Yes, when as I mentioned that during the sessions, even when we practice meditation, so many times we experience that inner calmness. So many times we feel that how are so many hidden powers are awakened. We all born with this, but we are never aware of it until and unless I decode it. And through these healing powers, by using these healing powers, we awake those powers within us. And when these once these powers are activated, there is no going back. Then you are leveling up, you're going to the next level, because now your subconscious mind accepted your this reality, because you created it, and according to your belief it is done unto you, because you created it. How to convey the idea of perfect health to your subconscious mind? So here, this is a beautiful example given by the person. My feet are relaxed, my ankles are relaxed. When I'm sick, I'm mentally relaxed, I'm physically relaxed, my bones are relaxed, my nervous system is relaxed. Repeat it for a few times. Slowly, slowly, you will feel you're so relaxed. And after 5 minutes, also before going to sleep, just sleep with this thought that you're perfect. You're perfect in doing whatever you are doing. You're perfect in that. The same way Babaji gave us a formation this week and last week also, that communicate with your own self. Get the answers with from your own self. Create everything from your own self, and it actually change our mindset. And the next one is ideas worth remembering. So we now understand that the subconscious mind is a autopilot. It is working on its own, but how I'm feeding it, it depends on me. It is same like a person going to a gym, eating healthy food, his body is properly working, all the organs are perfectly fine, because this person is giving importance to the fitness and all those things, right? And there is the another idea where we are eating unconsciously. We are putting, we are treating our own body like a bin, just throwing things without awareness. I don't have the control over my tongues. I don't have control over anything. I'm just randomly going for anything and eating. And what happening is my subconscious mind was always giving me this idea: I'm hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. But the moment I replace this thought that I know the power of my subconscious mind, and my subconscious mind always um, make me alert and aware whenever I am overeating or I am doing the things which are not good for my mental, physical, or emotional health. That way, you will realize so many things that, oh, yeah, basically, we never think that way. I never acted that way. It is not like you are doing it purposely, but actually, when we are in the class first, we have some subjects, yes, When we are in years 5, year 11, 10th standard, subject always change. But somehow, somewhere, what I learned in first class is here. It might be a fear in my childhood, something happened. It might be someone make me ashamed of something. It could be anything. Or it might be a failure stuck here that you can't make the things possible. It could be anything, right? So this book is a eye opener. So if anyone wants to share anything, please do unmute yourself and share your views, what you think about today's chapter and what you understand. What is the best thing you like about today's chapter? Okay, if no one have anything to say,
Hello,
give
Monica. I'm
me.
sorry. I was just closing the door. Heartfelt gratitude. Rani ji, Monica ji. What an amazing chapter that we've been reading. Honestly, I can't believe how thought provoking and positive these words are. Honestly, heartfelt gratitude. And that bit about the healing through going to that Lourdes place in France. I actually saw a program about it on TV and I was so pulled thinking, oh my God, this is so, so amazing. They were showing you records, medical records of people who had such difficult issues with their bodies that had actually walked out and healed. And today I'm learning it may not have been the water, it was their thought process that helped them heal. Up until today, I've always thought it's the magic in that water because water itself is healing, isn't it? Because it holds energy. So now, today, I've learned it's not just that specific spiritual uplifting water, it's all within our subconscious. We just need to be able to get into that level of thinking where we trust and believe that we can heal ourselves. So, honestly, this is like an eye opener that we have been gifted with so much divine knowledge, but we just don't know how to use it. And this is like the key. It's like some of the paragraphs that you read, Rani G. I thought, this I need to share with people that I know that could really, really help them. You know, rather than always talking about your suffering and how you're feeling, all the down things, you need to upbeat it and think of the positives and not focus on the negatives all the time, which we constantly do all the time, isn't it? If someone's not well and someone asks them how they are, the first thing they do is they give you a list of all the things they're suffering from, and which activates it more, and I think they attract more of that because they're sharing it out with everyone, and I think that comes back to you more. So I'm definitely going to be sharing this with somebody, one person I know especially that needs this. Um, so that the power of words. Oh my God, this is such a magical book. Honestly, heartfelt gratitude to Babaji and you, Monica Ji, for bringing this to the platform and sharing this knowledge. Absolutely amazing. Heartfelt gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you very much, Meena. Thank you so much. Yes, but you know what? From my personal experience, I'm saying your mindset is very strong. Love and light to all of you. Thank you, thank you. From your mindset, you have that strong belief, but you can't make other person believe in it until and unless that person have that belief in themselves. Thank you, Nagendra ji, for your message. I know because when I do Reiki sessions, some of the clients maybe they have that intuition that I will give them right reading or things. They go with it, but some of them they just go for the details and details and details, and means it shows me that this person won't trust anyone,
Mm,
and it reflects their personality, where I avoid to go with them because they themselves is not prepared to go with it.
mm,
I have these clients, I had that experience, even means in my life so many miracles happened because of just my subconscious mind power. I was always believing in, I have money in my hostel, I don't have a single penny, but the hostel was working. So it depends on person to person how you believe, how you think. And I know few of the people in my circle who are going through a very bad health problem issues, and they were always like, we don't know how you overcome, we can't do it. I said the thing is, keep telling you to change your mindset, to think good about yourself. You are all the time you're blaming others. You're not blaming others, you're blaming yourself. You're all the time talking about others. You're not talking about others, you're talking about your own self. And if I am sharing love with you, I am feeling loved within myself. If I am being kind to you, I'll be kind with my own self, right? But so many time we are very kind to others, but we are not kind to ourselves. We don't know how to feed my own thoughts whole day with that nutrition of love, kindness, trust. Trust yourself again and again. Never give up. It is not like every person is the same, every situation is the same, every question paper is the same. um, and it is mostly those people like elderly people, because they some who are means around, some of them are very becoming very energetic when they are doing meditation and other kind of activities. And if you see the same age of other person, same age group, they are very tired, no energy, they don't know what to do with their life, they are completely lost. Whereas the person who is of the means same age group, doing actively breathing exercise, yoga, walking outside, they maintain that lifestyle, and because of that their mind is active, so they still have that potential to change their mind. But also reading and writing, drawing, and exercises and meditation, it helps you a lot. What we are doing is, most of the time we watch, most of the time videos, serials, movies. I'm not saying we don't need to go for some entertainment. Yes, we need to, but not always. Don't waste your whole day just watching. If there is something knowledgeable, or either go to listen some audiobooks. There are plenty of audiobooks online available. Listen to them. Means utilize your routine in a different way. Don't use it the way you were using it in the past, because past is the pattern you need to break in this present moment. And try your level best, Meena ji,
Mhm.
and show them that this is the book. You
Mhm.
know, it is mentioned, and
Mhm.
I will send. Just remind me. I will send you Joe Dispenza's few videos,
Mhm.
and just show them that how these things work.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um, the movie Secret, the one of the person, he was a racer, and he been through very bad accident. Due to that, this person was not able to walk again. It athlete or driving car, some I forget, because it's a long, means 10-12 years ago I watched that movie. And then this person have this thought when he was on a hospital bed, that he is running, oh yeah, he was athlete, that he is running on the track, and he was keep giving that whatever he was, the trainings he was doing. He was laying on the bed and he was continuously thinking, oh, this is okay. He was following the normal schedule he was following before this incident. And within 6 months, doctor was surprised, where they said that you are not able to stand again. And within 6 months this person was walking. And
Wow.
they said, how? He said every day, because he said my body was not like moving situation, and the doctor said you can't move your organs. So I was the whole day, whole night, I was just thinking that I'm on a track and I'm running, I'm running, and I'm running. This is the power. And
Mhm.
the water thing you mentioned, it is all about like I said, what we are sharing here, I can just tell you, but you need to do it on your own. But sometimes people have so much trust on others, they won't trust themselves. Then if I say water, that's why they said affirm the water, so that you connect with the water element within you, right? And whenever you're drinking water, you are actually repeating the same affirmation. That is actually actual science behind it. It's not like that you are affirming the water. Actually, you are um creating it in your mind that you are going to drink this water, and that affirmations effect will go inside you. Yes, and whenever you will drink water, the same manifestation is happening. How beautiful it is, how we can means redirect our thinking pattern, our subconscious mind. We can make it work more effective effectively in our favor. Like the person was thinking he is in office and we're sitting on the desk, he got the same job. We can create anything you can create. Nothing is possible, but everything is completely your own wish. If you think you're healthy, yes, you will bring health. If you think yet everything around me is very beautiful, lovable, and healed, you are healed. That's why you are seeing everyone is healed. We all are whole and healed. It is just the way we are dealing with the things. Don't take anything on your heart. Take it as like, I'm from first class, I'm now in a fifth class. I learned that. And see the changes in within you. So friends, let's do a quick meditation. Please sit in a comfortable meditative posture. Cross your legs, clasp your fingers into fingers, and gently close your eyes. And when you're inhaling and exhaling, don't connect with your physical form, connect with water element. That your body is a drop of water. And this drop of water is crystal clear, very shiny, full of peace, harmony, and relaxation. And you're completely feeling this intense peace and calmness in your body. Your shoulders are relaxed, your both arms are relaxed, your left brain and right brain is relaxed. Your all senses are relaxed. Both legs are completely relaxed. Your back is relaxed. Your chest, tummy, your lower abdominal part, your hips, your thighs, your pelvic area, everything is relaxed. And the water element in your body is very calm and peaceful. You're feeling right now in harmony with your body, mind, and soul. Inside this drop of water, you're just seeing your own reflection. Feel the sweetest taste of water on your tongue. And this beautiful form of water is very fresh, light, energetic, calm, peaceful, focused, and relaxed. This is your reality in this present moment. Bring your attention towards your heartbeat. Focus on the heartbeat rhythm. Every single beat is bringing more peace and calmness to your physical body. Your mind is relaxed, body organs are relaxed, nervous system is relaxed. Completely relaxed heartbeat. You are aware in this moment, you're not in a sleeping state. And with your full awareness, you're unifying with this peace and harmony in this present moment. You can hear your heart is pulsating. How calm and peaceful, relaxed it is. Full of love, kindness, harmony, peace. Very relaxed breath. Now bring your awareness back to your physical form and open your eyes. Thank you very much, friends, for joining today's session. We'll meet tomorrow again. Thank you very much being a part of this session. And now you are aware of the power of your subconscious mind. Feed it with love, peace, harmony, kindness, and see the miracles in your life. Unexpected miracles. The way we are thinking in this moment will change the way I will receive something in the next moment. Be in this present moment, enjoy this present moment, and you utilize the power of your subconscious mind to create something very beautiful for yourself. Deep, deep gratitude. Thank you very much for joining. We'll meet again. Thank you.